When in the course of events on Earth, it becomes necessary for humans to acknowledge our interdependence with all of life as we know it, and to assume among the powers of the Earth the contributory and interconnected nature of all of life, not just human life. A decent respect for the nature of life requires that we should declare the causes which impel us to the honoring of that interdependence. We, the human inhabitants of the planet Earth, in order to form a more harmonious and supportive network of life, that whenever any form of human existence becomes destructive of these ends, it is the responsibility of the people to alter it, and to institute new forms of society, laying its foundations on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect the well-being and health of all life as we know it. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that societies long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that life other than humankind is powerless themselves to impede the forms to which they are subject. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably from humans, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute dominance, it is the duty of humans to throw off such societies and to provide new cooperations for the future health and security. Such has been the patient sufferance of other life forms, and such is now the necessity of humans to alter their former systems of society. The history of the present humankind is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations to other life forms, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute dominance over other forms of life. To correct this, let changes be submitted to a willing world. A Declaration of Interdependence for Humanity. We, the people of this earth, in recognition of our shared humanity and our collective responsibility to the world that sustains us, do hereby proclaim this Declaration of Interdependence. With unwavering resolve, we acknowledge the interconnectedness of all life, and with reverence commit to upholding the principles of unity, compassion, and stewardship for the flourishing of all living beings. We declare that one, all life is sacred. We affirm that every living being, from the smallest microorganism to the grandest tree, holds inherent value. We recognize that the ecosystems of which we are part are fragile and precious, and that each part plays a vital role in the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. 2. Humanity is part of, not above, nature. We acknowledge that humans are not separate from, but intricately woven into the fabric of nature. Our actions, both individually and collectively, have profound effects on the environment, and we recognize that the health of our planet is inseparable from the health of our species. 3. Interdependence is the foundation of peace. We affirm that true peace is not achieved through division or isolation, but through understanding and cooperation. Our fates are inextricably linked, not only with one another, but with the animals, plants, and all natural elements that share this world. In this interconnected reality, to harm one is to harm all. To uplift one is to uplift all. 4. Our stewardship of the earth is a sacred duty. We recognize the responsibility to care for the earth, not as owners, but as caretakers entrusted with its care for future generations. We vow to protect its waters, air, land, and all its creatures, to heal the wounds we have inflicted upon it, and to pass on a world that is not depleted, but replenished, restored, and thriving. 5. Compassion is the core of our shared humanity. We declare that compassion is not a virtue reserved for our fellow humans alone, but a guiding force for all beings. We will stand in solidarity with the vulnerable, whether human or animal, whether in the air, the sea, or on the land, and work together to alleviate suffering and to ensure justice, dignity, and respect for all living creatures. 6. We commit to sustainable progress. We recognize that true progress does not come at the expense of future generations. Our pursuit of innovation, wealth, and development must be tempered with wisdom and foresight. We commit to creating systems that are not only economically viable, but also ecologically sustainable, socially just, and spiritually fulfilling. 7. We seek harmony, not conquest. We reject the notion that humanity's purpose is to dominate or conquer the earth. Instead, we choose to live in harmony with the natural world, to learn from its rhythms,
and to adopt practices that foster mutual flourishing between all beings. We seek to restore balance where it has been lost, and to build a future grounded in respect, collaboration, and empathy. 8. We are one global family. We affirm that our planet is one, and its resources belong not to any one group or nation, but to all of humanity. The suffering of one is the suffering of all, and the joy of one is the joy of all. We commit to transcending the divisions of race, nationality, and ideology in the pursuit of a common good, a world where every person has the opportunity to thrive in dignity and peace. Therefore, we commit to live with greater awareness of the needs of the earth and all its creatures, to act with humility, knowing that our actions today shape the world of tomorrow, to stand united in the face of challenges, working together for the restoration of the planet's health and the well-being of all its inhabitants, to foster a global community where cooperation, respect, and love for life reign supreme. This is our collective declaration. It is not merely words on a page, but a call to action, a call to rise above the divisions and short-sightedness that have too long governed our choices. We are interdependent, and in that interdependence we find our greatest strength. May this Declaration of Interdependence guide our journey toward a future where all life is cherished, where humanity flourishes in harmony with the earth, and where our legacy is one of stewardship, compassion, and enduring peace. Signed, a unified humanity.